I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
With my boy Alfred on MrTaliaferro.com.
MrTaliaferro.com.
Like right now, I'm about to go to Walmart.
Just to see you with your logo on your mics.
You're rocking with MrTaliaferro.com.
Y'all go to MrTaliaferro.com. It's going down.
My biggest gift is my voice. It allows me to speak to the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.
So what's next for J. Cole? How did your top 2014 for us? Here's Hill Drive, no features, great body of work, great album, great message. What's J. Cole's direction? I've been debating this with friends, just having the conversation amongst each other's. What can J. Cole do to top 2014 for Hill Drive? Maybe nothing. Which is perfectly fine. You can still have a great album that's not good at 2014 Forest Hill Drive. That's not speaking about J. Cole's new music. It's just the fact that 2014 Forest Hill Drive was so damn good. But if I'm J. Cole, I want to stay in that lane with 2014 Forest Hill Drive. I think he found something. I really think he found something. You know, J. Cole would tell you early on in his career he was chasing the hits, chasing the music, chasing stuff. And now he's letting it come back to him. He doesn't feel like he has to put out music just because any of the other guys we call top artists in the game are doing so. J. Cole has finally found his niche, and he's culminated it with who he is as a person. And I love his lane. And I think it's time for J. Cole to speak on. Now, with this album, we got a lot of J. Cole's life and how it was growing up for him and some of his experiences in the world that we live in today. He kind of played with it and with social media and love and hip-hop stars and all that, and not respecting the real greats and the Uncle Phil as you know, the role model for a lot of us. But I want him to continue on that, expound on that, and really just give us a whole album, because I think he can do a better job than Kendrick did. That's just me personally. I'm a bigger J. Cole fan than I am Kendrick. I want to see him literally take on these issues that we have in the world, gun violence, and tell these kids to put these guns out of their hand, because, you know, real rappers, real niggas around the world, they still listen to J. Cole. And I believe his message is impactful. I would love to see him expound on the gun violence, the killing, the police brutality, something that he strongly talked about in his songs and the record. All I want to do is be free. He talked about it. I would love to see him expound on that and keep giving us that music. I think that's the album that he doesn't need another album. 2014 Forest Hill Drive will be classic forever. You know, he doesn't need another classic album, but I think he's going to deliver it anyways. And for J. Cole, you know, maybe with his work, maybe we get to see him more. You know, maybe, you know, once J. Cole leaves the tour, I would love a couple more feature verses from J. Cole a year. That's just me personally. Remember the Plains joint with Jeremiah was just one of the verses of the year for me over the last year. I would love a couple more feature verses from J. Cole because he's so talented, so dope. I just want to hear him out there more. I just want to hear his voice more on radio. I know that's not him, but that's what I would like personally as a fan, as somebody who just thinks he's one of the top artists to ever do it and is on his way to being a legend, has a Nas feel to him. That's just me personally. I go by the name Alfred Taliaferro. Now you tell me what's next. What do you believe is next for J. Cole in his lane? Do you believe it's time for an album with Kendrick Lamar? What do you think? Comment your responses below. Subscribe to my channel. Do what you got to do. I go by the name Alfred Taliaferro. You're currently tuning in to Mr. Taliaferro TV. Salute. I'm out. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my interview, my performance, or maybe it was a feature story. Now, right now, you can either subscribe to my channel or you can watch other performances. Thank you for taking the time out. It's MrTaliaferro.com. After seeing Drake sell 1 million copies, does this change your opinion of Views from the Six? Do you now respect it more, or maybe do you respect it less because people